there, guys and gals. Rob here with Deluks Gaming, and welcome back to Mad Games Tycoon. We're now on episode 3, and we're working on our third game by the name of Hack It, Bro. I don't know why I feel like I have to say it that way, but I feel like I have to say it that way. So we're going to speed it up just a little bit. We're working on our joystick driver. I think this is going to be a pretty good game. Hack It, Bro is a hacking puzzle game, and puzzle games are currently popular in the trend. So I think it's going to be pretty good. And of course, we've got just about every feature in there. I mean, we've got, I think we have our maximum amount of features based on a B-size game. As soon as we get into B-plus games, it's going to have to be bigger. So another thing I think we're going to do while we're here, I think we're going to, we're going to go to furniture. We're going to add some desks to our quality assurance room. Now, the quality assurance room, I think I already explained the quality assurance room a little bit, but the quality assurance, I like the wood desk best. I think, yeah. The quality assurance room is used to remove bugs primarily. And then after that, there is also, you can actually improve other aspects of a game once you've researched some odd things. Like, for example, research others. If you research game balance, performance, controls, user interface, and levels, I think all of these actually can be researched. All of these can be applied to the game, the current game you're working on. Even right now, if I do the research, we can apply these to the game I'm working on and give them a little bit more game balance, performance, controls, etc. Basically, what it'll do, it'll improve the technology. See this little thing where it says 75 and the little computer screen? The technology of the game. And some games really require high-tech technology like FPS and stuff like that. They require a lot of technology. Now, our puzzle game doesn't require a lot of technology, so there's no point in adding those types of things to a game. A lot of times, you get into this thing where you feel like you have to add everything. And sometimes that's good, but not always, right? So the technology of this game is like outstanding. Wow, we're almost done. Okay, actually, you know what? We are going to remove the bugs, so we're not going to release the game until all of the bugs are gone, because yeah, I mean, especially in this day and age, I mean, this is what, 1982? Yeah, there's no way you're getting a patch disc. No, we're not going to release yet. We're going to send our guys over. They're going to remove all 26 of those bugs before we release that game. And another thing I think we're going to do while we're here is we're going to start a marketing department. Marketing! And I like to do a little 3x3. Marketing doesn't have to be big. I mean, eventually maybe you might want to have more than one person in your marketing department, but I generally only have one person. But then maybe once it reaches a certain size of company, we'll want to have more. I don't know. And I'm going to buy a desk for this. I'm tired of playing musical desks. No, we don't have enough money. We're going to have to play musical desks. We're going to have to wait until the game's actually released to actually get this going anyway, because I suppose we could, yeah, let's move one of these. No, we don't want to move this desk. Although I bought the wrong color. So this is going to be our I think this was originally going to be in the quality assurance room. So yeah, I think we'll do that. For sure. And then I'm going to talk about marketing and marketing campaigns. So, marketing is a really funny thing. So, where do I start? So, there's different types of marketing campaigns. There's flyer, local magazines, posters, international game magazines, radio, and TV. Now, all of these this is all incrementally better and actually more efficient as you go up the list here. For example, a flyer for $8,500 will give you half a star, which usually translates into about 1 heart. And heart is your fame, right? Or your hype. So $8,500 will give you about 1 heart up to a maximum of 12. You can't use flyers to increase the hype beyond 12. So that's what it's saying here. Local magazines, same kind of deal, except it gives you about 2 hearts for $15,000, which means this is more cost effective because that means it's $7,500 per heart, up to a maximum of 25. But of course, you're spending more money. I mean, it's just more expensive. Now, marketing campaigns, and it sort of gets better as it goes up the list here until you get up to TV, which is $500,000, and it can go up to a maximum of 100 hype, which is great. But man, I mean, once your games start making billions of dollars, $500,000 is a drop in the bucket. Not that I've ever made $1 billion in a game, but it can be done. It can be done. Anyway, but you can literally sink all of your cash into this, and still not, if it's not a popular game, it's not going to do that good. But so we're probably going to do a marketing campaign on this game that's coming up, but I want to sort of wait until I see the first week's sales before we sink any money into it, because who knows? Oh, wow. Okay, they finished the bugs. Wow, the game must have been playing in the background there. Whoops. Okay, we're going to go with our Kremlins. Kremlins is our staple for puzzle games, and they give us $7 per share, and we built up a three heart relationship with them, which means I think we start off with a little bit of hype for our game too as well. And of course, nobody else has made a puzzle hacking game, so yay! Come on. High 40s. No! I mean, that's good, but I was kind of hoping our sounds are always weak. We need a sound guy. That's what we need. A genre in the trend, so that's good. Graphics are below average. Graphics should be improved. Sound falls flat. There has been a lot better. I know sound is like 39%. That's terrible. Controls well done because we had a joystick controller. The only small tweaks are necessary. The game has strong gameplay weaknesses. Oh, they should have spent more time with this. So gameplay, yeah, I know this game has many weaknesses. Only buy if you're a hardcore fan. Okay, so we can do better. We can do better, but let's see what our first week sales are. Let's go speed 2 and just see here. We'll just wait because we spent $137,000 on this. Nice! Okay, right on. Okay, we are going to start a marketing campaign. So our first week we sold 3,199 copies without any fame at all or any hype at all. So we're going to create a marketing campaign and we're going to put it on auto repeat and stop marketing once hype is at maximum. So once hype reaches 12, we're going to stop producing flyers for marketing. Now, it would be more efficient probably to do local magazines, but I don't want to go too crazy. This is still, I mean, there's still kind of a maximum you can make on a B-size game. So I don't know. And besides, it's only 42%. So I think we'll start with the flyer campaign. There we go. And one of our guys is going to run over there very quickly. I'm going to move a desk back home. I'm going to move one of this desk back to research. And we're going to work on our very first patch, I think, right away. Yes, or our update, because we don't need a patch because we have no bugs. Ha ha ha! Hack it, bro! And we're going to do security. Security and... yeah, so we lose 1 point if we do both of those, but I still think that's pretty good. I think our first patch, I just want to do just about everything, so that's 6 points. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to wait to do our first update. I think we'll wait for a couple weeks until we get some hype going before we do our first update. In the meantime, let's work on our newest feature, save game support. Woohoo, 30,000 bucks, so we actually cannot afford it. So yeah, I guess we will do the update. We'll do what we can afford right now. We can do the update, but I want our first update to be really good. So we're going to do, actually, you know what? Sounds, security. I'm not going to go too crazy on it because it's just not worth it, right? It's still just, these are still just tiny little games. It's not worth spending it would have been like $15,000 for our first patch. No, that would have been ridiculous. We'll wait. Oh, Tigerhead Studios has licensed our engine puzzles plus. New research genre, fighting. Oh, cool. I have an idea for a fighting game, actually provided by one of our commenters. So yeah, if you'd like to have, of course, I've already got a full list here, but if you want to have your name in the game and or a specific type of game made in this game to see how it does, let me know in the comments below and I'll see if I can fit it in. If it's too off the wall, I may not try it because I still want to win. I still want to do a good job. But if it sounds kind of fun and cool, we're definitely going to do it. So every time it goes through our rotation here in marketing, it's cost us 8,000 bucks. And like I said, it brings us up by 1 hype. So he's been through 2 full rotations and we've got two full hype hearts, which is great. And I think it's going to pay off. We may cancel it at some point because, I mean, we've already made more than half of our money back. We're selling 3,500 copies per round. Yeah, actually, we're making decent money. So let's also, while we're at it, we're going to do the save game support here. Get that research, maybe speed it up just a little bit. Tigerhead Studios has released the game Sandstorm. Not Sandstorm, Sandstorm. Yeah, see the hype does make a difference. The hype and the patch, of course, did affect it. So now we're up over 4,000 per week. Amazing, amazing. So that's what we want to see. So this is, I think the marketing campaign is paying off. But we're definitely spending a lot of money on it. Oh yeah, we've actually made money on this game. We're going to continue to make money. Now we're up to 5 hype. The hype is increasing. Now you can start marketing games before you release them, but at this point in the game, I don't know what kind of percentage we're going to end up with because, you know, our guys aren't that great yet. You know what? We should almost hire a sound guy. You know what? No, I'm going to let our guys get better at it. I think eventually they will get better. Oh, that reminds me, actually, I'm just going to pause it here. And we're going to go into this guy. Let's go to our staff. Let's go to staff. And let's go to this guy. We're going to change his name because I have a name for you. You shall henceforth be known King Murpy Derp. And of course, if you would like to be an employee at Shameless Tech Games, then you just leave me a comment. And I do have full lists already because lots of people have been leaving these names. But, you know, there's still a chance you might get in. It just depends. Besides, I might have to fire people at some point. Because, I mean, if legendary people show up, of course I'm going to hire the legendary people. And I might keep their name. I don't know. It depends on who they are. If it's somebody I recognize, I might keep their name. Otherwise, I will change it. I will try not to fire too many people. I don't know. It's always entertaining to fire the people that support your channel. The game, we should almost do another patch. The marketing may not be paying off here. Look at this. We're actually on a big decline. Let us do another big update, or a medium-sized update. So we'll do security, game modes, new objects, new sounds. $6,000, and we're gonna get both of our guys in here. Don't worry about marketing right now. Just get that patch out before we. Yeah, see, the game, it's losing that momentum. We need to get an update out as quickly as possible. Somebody just bought our engine again, our puzzle engine. Our puzzle engine is doing so well. We're not good. Oh, we could participate in the convention. That would really give some hype to our game, but it cost us $100,000. And give us like 3,500 fans. You know what? I'm not going to do it. It's not worth it at this point. This game is only like a 40%, and it's still a B-size game. So, okay, so we just finished our last patch, our next update on it. So that should improve it substantially. Sales should start to go up. I want to make about $200,000 on this game, and we might be able to pull it off so long as we're sort of on top of this graph. As soon as it starts coming down, yeah, no, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. I want to cancel the campaign. Cancel marketing campaign. The problem is if you cancel it in the middle, you actually lose that $8,500. They need to fix that. There needs to be a way to stop the current campaign and get your money back for the last one that you put into. So I lost $8,500 on that one. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, so you can go back and just go sit in the office for a minute while we finish save game support. Suppose we can move a desk and get you to help. Although there's not a lot of time for that anyway. Oh, you know what we could do? Let us research. Actually, I'm going to get one guy. One guy is going to update. He's going to update our puzzle engine because we've got a new feature to go into our puzzle engine. Perfect. We're going to go features, add all features. Because I mean, we're selling the engine a lot to people, which is great. I'm going to raise our profit sharing up to 25%. Yes, and I am going to also. We're going to research a genre. We're going to research fighting games. Yes, everybody loves fighting games, right? And we're going to get each guy doing their own thing. So he's going to be working on the engine. And who is this? That's Deluks. That's me. Okay. And then we've got King Murphy Derp working on fighting games. Now, he's getting a little bit better. His work will is getting better. Now, the thing is, work will doesn't really come into play until I start getting some staff rooms and toilets into the office. Once we get those in the office, work will really starts to show its ugly rearing head. Oh no, we only made $64,000 on that, but that's okay. We're gonna have to take out a loan here if we're gonna build another game, and I want to build another game like right away, like very, very soon here. Let's see. Puzzle games are still good for 56 weeks, so we should build another puzzle game. Oh, somebody built another game based on our engine, and we made $148,000 called Special Team. Cool. Right on. Wow, they made $668,000. That's why I raised our profit sharing. 25%. I want 25% from now on, because 20% is just not enough. Okay, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to get him to improve the arcade engine too as well. I'm going to add all the features to the arcade engine. So people will buy that too as well. And I'm going to raise the profit sharing up to 25% on that too as well. Because it's state of the art, man. If it's state of the art, then of course we want to make the most money possible. Well, even at speed 4, this game can take a long time, eh? I love it actually. I love that feeling like, and as our guys get better, their speed, their office work speed. So you'll notice their speed ability will start to grow. I think I started out with like 44, so he's pretty fast already, but eventually we will get up to like the high 70s, and when you start to get into that range, honestly, you do stuff so fast, but it does take a long time to build up those skills, unless you're able to find a legendary guy. But yeah, I always want to call him agent, but no, legendary employee. Yeah, but that's not happening. We could hire another guy right now, because we could almost have somebody dedicated to research already. Yeah, you know, that's tempting. You know what? Let's do that. I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to put him back on development, and we're going to hire a new guy. Yep. Hiring staff. Now, I want somebody who's a sound guy. Yeah, but there is no sound guys. There's a programming guy, which is probably better for research. Office work is also good, because then he can flip back and forth between. So programming, office work. So this guy here. That way, because marketing is office work, and programming, and well, I think just about everything goes into research. But yeah, let's hire this guy. Perfect. $5,000. Sure, why not? He can finish off the rest of the researching. He can also do marketing. He can also do quality assurance, which I believe also, if you're just removing bugs, is just a programming skill, I believe. So we need a name for this guy, and I think I have one already. Yay! This guy shall henceforth be known... Weird name, but okay, Dig Dug. No, Dig Dog. Dig Dog. Sorry, it reminded me of Dig Dug. There's an old game, an old Nintendo game called Dig Dug. And I loved it. It was super fun. We'll have to build it at some point. Ooh, the Dragon Silk. They made $286,000. This is from our arcade engine. So people are, even with our arcade engine only had like 4 or 5 features. They still bought it and they still made money and we made money. So improving these engines is key. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to also work on, develop new engine. We're going to work on the other one. What's the other, enable all features, and this is optimized for skill games. Now, skill games are not in the trend right now, but you know what? It doesn't hurt to have it because I think people will still buy it. So we're going to call this skills. And I think 15,000 to buy. Now, somebody was saying that I have to pay that 15,000 when I use my own engine. I think that's a bug. I think they need to fix that. But I still want when people buy the engine or want to use the engine, I still want them to pay me a fee as well as a profit sharing. So I don't know, it's kind of weird that we have to pay to use our own engine. I totally 100% agree with you. What we could do is set it to 0 and then just raise the profit sharing. I mean, I think the appeal to using the engines, I mean, other people are going to want to use those state-of-the-art engines anyway, so we might as well do that, right? So whatever. It doesn't matter. Too late now. The next time we update our engines, maybe we'll change that. So the cost is 0, but the profit sharing is like 30% or something. Wow, that's a lot. Can you imagine 30% of all your profits going to just some company in the middle of nowhere building engines? Crazy, crazy time. So we're just about done our skills engine. There's not a lot going on right now. I mean, oh, we should do these. We need to do these contracts too. That'll be a really nice cash infusion while we're waiting for other people to buy our engines. And we're going to need that for, because we want to do some more research. I want to do fighting, and I've got a couple ideas actually based on the commenters of what we're going to do for a fighting game. It's great. It's a great idea. It's super fantastic. I wonder if this person saw it somewhere else and then they're like, oh, you need to do this, but it's a great idea. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I'm not ready yet. Okay, so that's our skills engine is up to date. And now what I'd like to do, contract work. Yes, that's what we want. Contract work. We're going to do, let's go for the 9 week. Get rid of the little one first. Wow, look at how fast that, wow, the other guy's sick. You know what? You know why he's sick? We don't have a staff room. Okay, we're going to build a staff room. We can't afford it. We're not going to take out a loan for a staff room. That's not happening. But see the little cross above his head? That means he is sick and he's not going to work at all. And guys will spend more and more sick time if there's no staff room or toilet in the office. They just call in the sick. They're like, I can't come work there. Like, I can't work today because you don't have a bathroom. Can you imagine? Like, just go outside, man. Just go outside. Research topic. We're going to research a new topic, and it's going to be cats, because I love cats. Are you a cat person or a dog person? We're about to find out. Leave me a comment below whether or not you're a cat person or a dog person. I am very much a cat person. I am obsessed with cats. I have cats. There's always cat hair on me. I am totally a cat person. My one cat loves me far too much. She's always in my face and her butt's always in my face too, all the time. If you have a cat, you know what I'm talking about. Cats are always shoving their butts in your face, and it doesn't matter what you're doing. They're just like, oh, by the way, here's my butt. Best soundtrack, Sandstorm. Oh, cool. LeBuck's Revenge. Studio of the Year. No, Tiger Head Studios. I doubt we're going to get on this list until we start building bigger games and B-class games, but, you know, we can try. We can try. So, okay, so that's the first contract. Let's just keep working on these contracts, get them, because it's just easy money, right? And we need that for everything. Well, obviously, we need money for everything. Because we can't do research right now. We can't do anything. We just got to wait. We're going to have to end up taking out loans unless people are... I don't think there's a lot of people buying our engines right now. That's a thing. There might be a couple people. I wish there might be a way to track to see who's actually looking at your engines. So I can see the engines, but I can't see who's actually looking at them. So all of our engines are up to date. 15,000 to buy, 25% profit sharing. Maybe that's why maybe the profit sharing is too high. I don't know. I guess we're going to find out. Okay, so that's done. Contract, just keep working on these contracts until we've got enough money to actually do something relevant. And also we can go to research topics, and we're going to research, you guessed it, dogs. So yes, we're going to make a fighting game called Cats versus Dogs. Can you imagine? How perfect is that? On the one side we have Siamese cat, and on the other side we have Labrador Retriever. Fight! Finish him. It would be fantastic. What a great idea for a fighting game. I love it. So I don't know where you got that idea, but it's brilliant. All right, contract work. Just keep plugging away. 7 weeks. We'll take care of that one. Perfect. And we're not going to have enough money to build a new game. We're probably going to have to take out a loan. What's our debt situation? 175,000. We didn't end up paying back anything lately, like nothing. But let's just keep doing these contracts. Maybe we can, oh, you know what? That's it. That's it. We're done. We've got to build a game now. There's research features, topics. You know what? We're also going to research while we're here. I know we're just wasting money in a way, but this is something we're going to need eventually. Aliens too as well. Somebody wanted to see an Aliens game, so we're going to make an Aliens game. I don't know what kind yet. We might do a strategy simulation. We might do an FPS type game, like, the Aliens games that are on the markets right now. Okay, contract work. I think, whoops. One more contract, and then I think we're good to go. No, two more. Oh, 40,000 bucks for that one. Perfect. We whip through, you go through them so quickly, they're so worth your time. I mean, think about it. Our third game, we made $60,000 total. And this one contract, which is taking us like 2 weeks, we're making 40,000. It's so much more efficient, but you don't get the experience like you do building a game. You don't get the reputation building games. You don't get fans, or you don't get fans and stuff doing contracts, right? Okay, so that's it. That's done. And one more contract. I almost want to make our development room just a little bit bigger, but no. I think we're gonna go with what we have right now. He's just gonna sit here and be cool. He's in his black suit, his dig dog, and now we're ready to build a game. Let's develop a new game. This is going to be. I'm so excited. We might have to do a part 2, like eventually when we get larger size games, we'll have to do a larger size game of this. So topic is going to be cats versus dogs. The genre, oh no, we need to do an engine for it first. We need to build an engine. So we're gonna take out some big loans here. We're gonna borrow $250,000. That puts us up to $425,000. That's crazy. It's insane, but we're gonna develop a new engine. We're gonna develop it for optimized for fighting games. Right, we have to build the engine first. So we're gonna call this Fighters. And we're gonna make this 0 cost and 30% profit sharing. That seems really high, but I want, when people actually invest in our engines, I want them to like really pay. Oh, we forgot to add all the features. Whoops. That's okay. That's okay. Like I said, there is no extra cost for adding features to a currently existing engine. So develop new engine, improve old engine, fighters. Let's add all the features now. All they added was PC speaker and ASCII text support. Whoops. All right, there we go. Good enough. Okay, that's going to take a minute. And while we got a little bit of money kicking around here, let's research the extra features that are just kicking around. It's going to take them a while anyway. These aren't going into our next games, although polygonal 3D renderer would be pretty cool to go into our next game. Okay, back to work here. Work harder, work harder, work harder. Come on. Oh, somebody just licensed our arcade engine, which is at 25%, but they also paid the 15,000 too as well. We need that. We need it so bad. So people are still, the other companies are still willing to spend money on your engines, even at 25%. We're going to test the 30% mark. Another reason I want it kind of high is because when we do build games, I don't want other people to have the same technology as we have. Oh, somebody just licensed our puzzles for 15,000 too. Crazy. I mean, how awesome is that? We are building a fighting game when puzzles are are popular in the trend, but that's okay. You know what? I don't care. I think building a fighter game, it's such a great idea. I think it's going to go really well. Develop a game. This is going to be cats versus cats vs dogs. Wasn't there a movie called Cats vs. Dogs or something? I'm pretty sure, and I'm pretty sure I've seen it. Target audience is going to be for all ages. Or should we make this kind of a teenager or a kid's game? Oh, no, a kid's fighting game. That might work, but you know what? I think we're better off just doing, you know what? A teenager fighting cats versus dog fighting. Yeah, teenagers always like fighting games, right? So we're going to do cats versus dogs. Like I said, when we get access to larger game types, like larger than B-size games, we're gonna have to do a part 2 of this if it's popular. I hope it's popular. I hope we do a good job here. Okay, subgenre is arcade, so it's a fighting arcade game. Cats versus dogs. We're gonna use a platform. We're gonna use a PC, of course. No, the Qatar is only 0.2% market share, so we're gonna remove this platform. We're gonna go, remove platform. We're going to buy a dev kit. The Commodore 64, the Commander C63, right? Which is 10%. The ZY Speech Tech, What the heck is that? I don't know what that is, but it's 10% market share. And the arcade 2640, it's another 10%. That's super expensive to get all of these platforms. But I mean, between all of them, that's like another 40% market share, right? Yeah, or 30% market share right here, plus 50. So we're getting 80% market share on this one. That's pretty impressive. Now, fighting game. We would focus more on gameplay, game length, functions, and I don't know about beginner friendly and game depth, probably in the center. And it's more of a core gamer, I think. I don't know. We'll just give it a touch. Let's copper protection's good. Yep, that's actually pretty good. Any fan letters? Hackett Bro. Oh, we got two letters for Hackett Bro. Some fans would have liked more features in Hackett Bro. Yeah. Some fans would have liked more game depth than Hackett Bro. Well, fine. I'm gonna write him a nasty letter back. No, I won't do that. Okay, and we're gonna make it for Chinese, Japanese, and German, because that seems to be working for us. And should we do one more? We should do what? No, let's do France. Let's do France. Sure. Okay, France, and that's really expensive. 186,000 bucks, but that's okay. We'll go to the bank. We'll take out. Sure, why not? They're willing to give me all the money. Sure, we'll take out another 50 grand. Yikes. Okay, and we're only able to put 5 features in here because it's only a B-size game. So definitely want joysticks for sure. Scripted AI? I don't think so. Sprites we'll take out. Save game. Well, you know what? I'm gonna leave the most expensive ones in. I don't know what the right answer is. I really don't. I don't know how this works. Does the game just consider, well, he spent so much money on the game, or is it how much I spent? Is it based on how much I spent, or is it actually the features? And I think it's actually the features that I put in that matter. So sprites I wouldn't put in. Scrolling doesn't matter. Scripted AI, save game, I think would matter, but we have to get rid of one of them. So I think we'll get rid of the scripted AI. I think that makes sense. Save game, joystick, 4 color support. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, way we go. We're building a brand new game. Yes, we're building Cats versus Dogs, a fighting game. Fight. So much fun. This is such a fun game, guys. If you haven't picked this up and you like this, if you like Game Tycoon type games, you would love this. It's so good. And a lot of times when I'm playing by myself, I won't play so fast just so I can actually see exactly what's going on all the time. Like, I like to know exactly how many points everybody's getting and stuff like that. While we're here, you know what? We're going to build a staff room, I think, or a toilet. Let's build a toilet first. Because can you imagine a workplace without a toilet? Probably not. Probably because, a lot of you are like 12. And some of you are old enough to know for sure. But can you imagine? We're going to put a toilet in here. We're going to put a modern toilet because only the best for my people. You get a modern toilet. One should suffice. We're also going to put in a sink because it's very important that you wash your hands before you sit down back at your desk. Please don't not wash your hands. And sure, a dryer. Sure, why not? Oh, we can do the hand dryer right above the sink. That's cool. I like that. Excellent. Good. All right, and I think that's good. They get the cheap sink, but they get the nice hand dryer. All right, there we go. So that now we're going to see the ugly head of this work will thing. So the lower the work will, the more often they're not only going to get up and yawn, but the more often they're going to go to the bathroom, which is really going to slow down the performance of the office. But if we don't do that, eventually I'm going to get a little moodlet that causes everybody to be terribly unhappy and work really slow. So you do have to start adding these things no matter what. We could also add some other neat little features to the office to sort of improve the quality too as well, and sort of stave off the whole need for a staff room. What we could do is we could go to miscellaneous and we could add some ceiling fans that actually don't take up any room either. So isn't that nice? And they're not super expensive either. So it's actually a nice little feature for the office too as well. Adds more animation, makes it look kind of cooler. I don't know, I like it. And it doesn't get in the way. So a lot of the things that you're going to add to the offices actually use up a lot of space, whereas these don't, right? So they're just and they add to the quality. I think we just added 4 quality. There it is, Cats versus Dogs. We're not going to publish the game quite yet. We're just going to pause it here for a second. We're going to move our desk because we forgot to work on our quality assurance because there is bugs, of course. There's 25 of them. Let's kill those bugs before we release this thing. Remove bugs. Remove all the bugs, please. And yeah, research guy's just going to sit there. Actually, you know what? Research guy, I want you to create, actually, we're not going to create, whoa, no. Delete all objects. No. Let's remove the bugs. Let's see what the game's going to be like. Let's see, Okay, that's fine. I was like, why is it so slow? Because I had it on slow, that's why. Remove the bugs. We're going to see what the game's like before we think about marketing. We're also not going to go to the E3 thing until we see what the game's going to be like. If it's, I mean, it might be really good, it might be terrible, I don't know, but I want to see, our first week of sales is going to sort of determine whether or not we do any more marketing for it. If it's a 10% or a 20% game, like, I'm not going to market it, there's no way. Sometimes you just know that a game's going to be good, but sometimes you just don't know. I have no idea. Here we go, cats versus dogs. And, oh, find publisher. This is a fighting game. I guess we'll go with the new publisher because our old publisher doesn't do fighting games. I guess we'll go with Semco. They do RPG games, and they're only going to give us $5 per share or per sale. We've got lots of experience there. That was good. And away we go. Let's see what happens. Oh, no. We put so much love into that. No, 21%. Oh, that's awful. The graphics still look bad. They're not the worst I've seen. The sound is unbearable. Some real improvement is needed there. Controls are below average, a little polish, and they would be good. Oh no, the gameplay is just terrible. They really should have improved this. Really bad game, avoid at all costs. Oh no, but it is a good genre combination. So we picked a good combo. That's good. Oh no. Okay, well, so I think it's just, we just did bad. We just did a bad job building that game. We'll have to do a sequel at some point. The marketer, or they did a marketing campaign for it. We're not going to do a marketing campaign for it because I think that's just a terrible idea. Not for a bad game. We're not going to do that. But we are going to do some research. We're going to research we're going to do some research on larger games. It's going to cost us $100,000, but I think we're going to call that an episode. But we are definitely, actually, before we go, we're definitely going to start the research because I think that's important. We're going to take out another $50,000, and our guys are going to have to do some contract work, I'm sure. So we're going to research B-size games, and it's going to get really expensive, but I don't know. I think that's the best route, and the popular trend is going to change very quickly here, so that could change our course too as well. We didn't do well financially, but we learned a lot of stuff. We did a lot of research, so we're not done yet. All right, guys, I hope you're enjoying the series. We'll see you on episode 4. Take care.